So let's talk about a swing variable that you might never have heard of, but it's a huge separator between good players and players with high handicaps, and that's hip sway. So what we've done at GolfTec is take the data and captured it from millions of swings. We took a small slice of that, about 35,000 golfers, and compared how they move when they swing to how good they are at the game. Tied those two together, that gives you our swing true motion study. That also gives you a story to tell about what separates good players from bad players. So let's take a look at the hip sway variable now. So every GolfTec lesson is taught with this hip sensor on. How this moves is a huge separator of skill. So the best golfers on average move that sensor about 4 inches towards the target at the top of the swing. That's what they do on average. It's a great place to start if you're struggling with hitting behind the ball. Now, we're not suggesting that you move the sensor any more toward the target than that. That isn't right either. But on average, the worst players that we've tested never move the sensor far enough towards the target. So theirs is often 2 or 3 inches further away than the tour average is. This causes a host of problems, like on the downswing. The path of the club is hard to straighten into the ball. You can end up slicing across it. But also moving the sensor that far away from the target makes it really hard to hit the ball first, and you can hit a lot of fat shots. So if you were on your own trying to do this on the range, you could easily just set up your golf bag like you see here, put the driver head cover really close to your lead hip, and then in the backswing you're going to try to bump that head cover with the back of your hips. Practice doing that a little bit and you'll get the feel for that tour average 4 inches that we described. If you were at a GolfTec lesson, we've got some really cool biofeedback that we can use to train this move. So as he moves to the top of the swing, if he moves his hip sway near that tour average, you'll hear an audible tone. And you can practice this over and over to learn that position. Now, this may or may not be your problem. The only way you're going to know for sure is to go and get your swing measured so that you can find a great place to start improving your game.